Strike. No one saving those.
Okay, well, I chose to retire about 7 weeks ago now. Basically because obviously the body was kind of saying taking 3-4 days to recover.
Yeah.
But the whole media side as well, things are starting to kind of pick up there, and things were starting to clash as well. So I basically had to make that decision.
Right. No one
I started
saving.
a broadcasting and journalism degree about 9 weeks ago.
That's impressive.
Yeah, at
You know
Staff
what?
University.
Something we run into a
That's
lot.
keeping me quite busy. That's a distance learning. So you go in a couple of days a month, but it's already I've done like 5 online exams about contempt of court, defamation defences. So it is quite intense, but in an enjoyable way, you know. But I'm doing quite a bit with other radio and a little bit with Sky and BT Sports and things like that. So I'm just kind of keeping my head down and basically taking all the work I'm getting at the minute.
Do you know, it's really impressive because, you know, we interview a lot of young players who, and I know that we're going to get into this with Toby later as well, and Lee, you know, you leave school at such a young age, you're brought into the adult world, not given the opportunity in this country like they get in the States for a lot of formal education, and you haven't gone the easy way because you know what, you've been in the public eye. Like so many, you could have gone, no, don't worry, I'm not going to go get a degree, I'm just going to go and do it off the back of my name. What made you say, I want those letters after my name, I want that qualification?
Well, it's something that I'm serious about. I can't just walk up and say, I'm Chris Iwelumo, I've played 500-600 games, you know, and it's one of these things. I think there's a lot of players, and I mean this, a lot of players walking up and doing the same thing. So you have to stand out from a crowd, and these are players, these are good names, you know, that have played a lot of elite matches, played for their country. So at the end of the day, it's something that I want to take seriously, and I want to learn to go into depths of where I want to be. And for me, that's going back. I had the opportunity to go to university when I done quite well at school, but I chose to be a professional footballer. Now, it was only when I hit 30, and I remember I broke my foot in Australia when Wolves were in the Prem. So no matter what kind of shape I was in, I was 4 months without football, and that's when I started doing my A license, my UEFA B license. So I'm fully qualified coach as well, but it was something I never really thought about it until then, because we all think we can play forever.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of the things that I will hammer home, that you do have to prepare, because it's a short career, and 20 years for me flew by, and I honestly felt I would play forever. It was one of the things, you don't see the end coming, even at 29, 30. I hadn't thought about coaching. It was only when I was injured, and Mick McCarthy, being the legend that he was, allowed me the freedom to come into his office and discuss and debate formations and all that. He was brilliant with me, and it got me into the mood and watching football rather than watching it and then analysing football differently than just watching and enjoying the game of football, you know. So I went away, done my badges, and even then, you've got to remember, in the UK, I think there's something like 1,300 UEFA A licensed coaches. There's not enough jobs, you know, so you have to keep doing things to stand out from a crowd, because if it's management, coaching, if it's the media route you're doing, there's just so many different people, so many guys in the same boat as yourself that have played more games, bigger names than you, that are after the same gig. So you have to take it seriously and do whatever is in your power to stand out, and that's why I feel that I've chose to do the degree, because of course it's a fantastic qualification. The PFA have they fund 85% of it. You know what I mean? It's distance learning. It's a 2-year course. And you come out with a full BA honours if you pass it, which is for me, it's fantastic. You know. That's
brilliant, Chris. That's brilliant, Chris. Let's talk Premier League football. Stoke City, great win at the weekend against Arsenal. Were you at the game?
Well, I was co-commentating the Man City Everton match, so I wasn't at it, but I was getting my alerts on my phone. But like I say, I've watched it back, and I will say, you know, I think I was a massive fan of TP. So obviously, when Mark's took over, he's inherited a great squad. But he has added quality, and I've got to say myself, okay, they finished 9th last season, and expectation was high. But they're playing. They're dominating matches possession-wise. I've never known a Stoke side to do that. They've always had the physicality and the presence and the But I was at the Tottenham the Tottenham Stoke match
a couple
of weeks ago, and they made a good Tottenham side look very, very average. I mean, that was with the ball, without the ball. They were just so organised. My one flaw with them though is it's game management. I don't feel that they're 2-0 up and they're still bombing on 5, 6 and 7 to get the third goal when it's 15 minutes to go, and that's when you just got to manage the game and see it out, So, but no, they're playing some fantastic football, and like I say, Mark Hughes, he's added quality, and he's put his football philosophy, ethos, and the boys are carrying it out.
Brilliant, Chris. I mean, Bojan, if I'm saying it correctly,
right.
He impressed me so much at White Hart Lane the other day. He's not the type of player that Stoke City go for. What has he given that team?
Well, he's took his time. People say Mark Hughes is kind of bleeding them in a little bit slowly, But the last 5, 6 matches he's stepped up. His work is. The games that I've watched, he's so far ahead. He knows. His awareness, his link-up play, just even his distribution with the ball, his passes are it's in the path of the player rather than to the player. He's just so far ahead, just the quality.
Yeah.
But his work ethic as well. He loses the ball and his reaction to get it back. Even when his team lose the ball, his reaction to get back, he's the full package for me at the minute, and he's scoring goals. But he's such an intelligent player, and that's with and without the ball. And I'd even say probably without the ball more so. That's when you see the real players, just their movement,
Thank you so much, Chris. It has been such a pleasure speaking to you this evening. If we
anytime at all.
Bless. It's Chris Iwelumo on Twitter, isn't it?
That's Chris _Iwelumo, that's it.
Underscore, yeah,
Wonderful.
That's right. Chris, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. And maybe we'll be able to get you in the studio. I know you couldn't make it this time around, but maybe we'll be able to get you in the studio in the future. Is that okay?
That sounds like a plan. Not a problem at all.
Fantastic,
and I wish you all the luck
Chris.
with the show as well.
Right, no one's saving those.